Hello and welcome to week 3 of COIL. This is the match of the week featuring Frogs versus the Newerth Inquisition. In round 1, the Frogs are the human side with their commander Booling and their team Cosm, Zephon, Crapshot668, Carl, Hip and Fix. The Newerth Inquisition are playing on the Beast side with commander Crazy94 and team members Sardukar, Drillhead, Nerold, Semi-Psych, Lieutenant Drebin and Practical Token. Right from the start, the Newerth Inquisition Beast side get their south sublayer building, and one of the Frog squads heads up the west hand side to start putting pressure on them, where a pitch battle ensues. In this case, the Newerth Inquisition defense is well up to scratch, and the Frog squad is pushed back. Meanwhile, the human frogs have also taken the expansion to the north and have begun building. This expansion is being pressured by one of the Newerth squads, and the mine is successfully destroyed. The garrison is still up there. Some time passes and Newerth start building a nexus. If we have a look across, the south and the north are both secure. In the Frogs main base we see they've elected to build a monastery first, so slightly differing technologies. Newerth place a spire at their south base to help the defense. Meanwhile, the Frogs first squad are pressuring the Newerth main base on the east hand side. More spawn to aid with the Newerth defense, and they are pushed back. The humans get donations in and start building an armory quite quickly, whereas the Newerth have put a spire in their main base. Squad 1 of the Frogs attempts to go invisible to sneak into the enemy main base, but Newerth have several bats up around their main base, and they are quickly spotted and dealt with.
Construction complete.
Meanwhile, one of the Newerth squads is attempting to do much the same thing and pressuring the Frogs main base, but they also meet a stiff defense. At this point, Newerth begin building a sanctuary, catching up on technology. They have the south secure and towered. If we have a look, there's spawn portal for the humans in the mid, but no one's attempted to build there yet. They have north towered and have now placed a shield tower there, and technology-wise they have an armory and a monastery, but no other main base defences. At the moment the major battles are taking place in the middle, near the Hell Shrine. Primary choices of unit seem to be hunters for the beasts and scouts for the humans. The Beast Squad 1 continue trying to put pressure on the enemy main base, trying to use a builder shield generator as well as demo charges, but the Newerth defense is solid. At this point, the Frogs as the humans try and get a back door in the southwest corner, just around from the Beast South expansion. However, it is spotted and quickly destroyed by the Newerth response. This happens again, about 2 minutes later, but with more builders for the humans. They get it to about 70%, however it is again spotted and a strong response from Newerth takes it down for a second time. At this point you could say that the Frogs are rich. They have 24 grand in the bank. So they immediately start building an academy, and that is immediately followed by a siege workshop. This will give them full technology, but no defences in their main base. Meanwhile, Newerth aren't far behind at getting full technology either, and have just started building their charm shrine. as well as Predator Den, which is already up. So both teams will have full technology at similar kind of times and have similar kind of expansions. Several battles are fought between the two squads, generally going down the east and west sides of the map. You'll notice the squad orders is telling them to focus on the shaman of the group, negating his healing powers. Whilst distracted in the east and west, the Frog Commander moves all three journeymen into the mid and successfully builds a garrison and fully towers it with the arrow tower, cannon tower and shield tower. By the time the Newerth Inquisition noticed this, mid is fully secured by the Frogs. This is no doubt in preparation for a Hell Shrine. If we look into the Frogs' main base, we see that there's no base defences to speak of at all, so they could be still vulnerable to a backdoor or to a siege rush. Moving on, we see that the south has been further supplemented by another tower, and the beasts have full technology up and just one spire. The Frog Squad is concentrating their attack on the Charm Shrine. They've successfully let off one demo charge. It looks like a second was going to go off too, further damaging the Charm Shrine. For those of you that mentioned that my commentary was maybe a bit flat and emotionless, and maybe could use a bit more of a Mexican quality about it, this next part's for you. The Hell Shrine is built, and Malphasses enter the field. This will give the Frogs the edge they need in order to assault the Beast's main base and south expansion. First, they concentrate on the south expansion, taking out the sub-layer and the towers. Two Malphasses protect the siege unit. They also have a builder there to repair the siege when needed. This is not looking good for the Newerth Inquisition. The Newerth Inquisition south base is entirely destroyed. And any damage on that siege unit is topped up by the builder. Once the south has been destroyed, the siege unit will then focus on the Charm Shrine. The Beast Charm Shrine is now down. There is no chance for a quick siege rush against the Frog's main base. At this point, the siege unit is destroyed. The Malph, left on his own, does the best he can against the multiple enemies. Nearly all of the Newerth team is focusing on trying to take out that Malph using a variety of shamans and predators. However, Hip, who is the Malph at this point, does very well in annihilating the Newerth Inquisition team using the Malph. A second round of spawning, however, with shamans armed with shields of wisdom, leads to the Malph going down. Two Malphs down for the Frogs, but the damage might have been done already. In the meantime, the Frogs build the South Garrison and begin assaulting the Newerth Inquisition tech. The Predator Den is the next to be targeted. Meanwhile, Newerth try having a backdoor in the northeast, but it might be too late. It is spotted by the Frog Commander, who sends in a siege unit and a Malph to polish it off and head towards the Newerth Inquisition main base for the final push. After a game time of about 32 minutes, Newerth have now been boxed into their own main base, and it's game over.
The enemy lair is nearly destroyed. We've destroyed the
Round 1 victory for the Frogs. Good gameplay.